Hi, this is Mark from Show Me the Construction, and today I'm going to take a plug. It's a convenience plug in an inconvenient location, and we're going to move it here more toward the center and up higher, so when they have an appliance or a griddle, they can just reach the plug right around instead of they have to put the appliance or the griddle right close to this edge and plug it in down here, and it's really inconvenient. So we're going to make it a little easier for them and put it more center of this peninsula. So right now what I'm going to do is, it's right here on this, there's a stud right here, and it's on the right of this stud down low. And so I know that the studs are 16 inches apart. They're about 16 inches apart, so I'm going to put it right up here in this location, right here. So it's within the 16 inches studs, and it's just the next stud over. And I know the wire is running across here down to this plug. So I'm going to take it off the box right now. Okay, what you do is, once you've located the panel, you take your receiver and you turn it on, and you run it through the whole panel once. And it points to the breaker. This breaker is the same breaker that plug is on. So I can turn it off. And it also is even labeled kitchen plugs east and west. So I'm going to take this off just to confirm that. So now we have, this is the end run of a circuit right here, this plug. And there it is. The transmitter is off. The circuit is, this was on that circuit I shut off. So we have a dead circuit here. You can use a screwdriver for this job, but a screw gun certainly makes it a lot faster if you have one available. So now I'm going to take and find out where I'm going to put my other box. And I'm going to put another box, and since it's close to the top, I'm going to run it this way. But within the 16 inches, I don't want to run into this other stud. And the other stud is over here, so we're going to be fine right there. And what this is called an old work box, or again, a cut-in box that you've seen from my last video. And I'm just going to mark it. I want to run it parallel with the countertop. And I'm going to mark the sides of where I'm going to actually cut it out with my keyhole saw. And there's the location. And now I'm going to take a keyhole saw, which you can use a keyhole saw or you can use a utility knife, but a keyhole saw is much more handier in cutting this drywall. Okay, and you can reach your hand down in there, and I can feel the wire right here. So I know that the wire is right here, close. But I can tell I can't pull it up because it's got a staple in it, so I have to remove this box. So I'm going to do that right now. This box it's been nailed. It has 2 nails in it onto the side, but it'll still come out. So I'm going to patch this hole. I'm just going to make it just a little bit bigger. There, got the box out. And if I reach up here, I'm going to cut the end of these wires here off, cut these loops off, because this is much longer than I need now. And now that I got that, I can pull this wire through. It's got holes drilled in the studs, and I just got to pull them out of those, pull them through that stud, pull it back. And this is the wire right here. And now I can put it in my new location. I'm going to put it in this box. Okay, now this is where a screw gun comes in handy. You can do this with a screwdriver, but a screw gun comes in much more handier. It's much handier putting in those tabs. All right, here's my new box. I'm gonna strip this wire. I guess I could have cut this back. Okay, it's ready to put in. And it's important to note that we have the hot leg, the neutral, and the ground. And when you're putting them on the plug, of course we want the hot on the gold side, the neutral is going to go on the silver, and the ground is going to go on the ground screw. And I'll put those in right now. And when you're pushing this in the box, you want to make sure that your ground folds on the side where the ground screw is. Don't let your ground come up and be above next to the hot leg. So just let it fold and stay on the lower side. Put the cover plate on. And there it is. Now we can go turn on the power. And there it is, the light's on. We successfully moved the plug from there up higher, so now their appliances, when they plug them in, they can move. They have a much larger area to move it around. Well, that's the second plug I've done on a video. And if you liked it, you can hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll get more videos out as they come available. The next video I'm going to do is I'm going to patch this hole, and I'll show you how to do a quick patch that when it's done, it disappears as if it never happened. Thanks for watching. You taking a picture of me cleaning up? Not only that, there's going to be steak tonight. That's for sure. That thing calls for steak, not popcorn.